Welcome to Sunrise Daily TV, your #1 TV station for #1 and authentic news.
Hello, this is Sunrise Daily TV, your #1 news and entertainment channel. My name is Prince Chimeze Richards, the CEO of Sunrise Daily TV and Sunrise Youth Entrepreneur Initiative, LTD GT. Please make Sunrise Daily TV your #1 news channel. Do not forget to share our updates on all the social media platforms below, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or WhatsApp platform. Give this video a thumbs up. Now beg at the regular. Subscribe for more updates.
It was said that on Sunday night, 31st June 2024, as at 9 p.m, the security operatives were on duty stopping and searching passers-by in vehicles along IhitteUboma Road, IhitteUboma local government area in Imo State, when some men in brown new Lexus 470 took them unawares after a torchlight was flashed at them. According to a reliable source, it was confirmed that one person died and others severely injured. Rivers government reveals identity of prime suspect behind Port Harcourt explosion, says he's Wike's loyalist. The Rivers government has identified one Josiah Priye as a suspect in the explosion that occurred in Port Harcourt area of the state on Tuesday. Daily News had reported that the prime suspect, who accidentally detonated a dynamite near the presidential hotel on the Port Harcourt-Aba Expressway during a protest, was apprehended on Tuesday. The individual, who was part of a group of protesters allegedly hired by a former local government chairman and cronies of the Federal Capital Territory Minister, Wike, was found arrested at the Rivers State University Teaching Hospital in Port Harcourt. But it was not clear if it was during a protest organized by the loyalists of the Minister Wike in support of the occupation of the 23 local government area secretariats by the police. The Rivers State Government for Health, Dr. Adeze Ore, had confirmed the incident, describing it as a malicious attempt to detonate an explosive. However, by Tuesday night, the suspect was said to have been receiving treatment at the state government hospitals. According to the State Commissioner for Health, Adeze Ore, the hospital immediately called the ministry to confirm their suspicion. However, in a statement by Nelson Chikwudi, the Chief Press Secretary to Governor Simi Lenaye Fubara, the government gave his name as Josiah Priye, a university graduate who works and lives in Port Harcourt, the state capital. The government claimed that the suspect is a supporter of the minister of the FCT, Wike, adding that the suspect took part in the solidarity walk on Tuesday in support of the minister. The state government backed its claim with a 50-second video showing a masked man identified as the suspect participating in the walk and a video of him in the intensive care unit of medical facility.
When a young man was brought to the Rivers State University Teaching Hospital with alleged injuries sustained during what was said to be a road traffic accident, the medical personnel that were on hand to examine him and offer medical care were on alert and immediately recognized that the injuries that were seen on this individual were not in tandem with a road traffic accident and rather resembled injuries that would have come from blast. The individual was taken to the theater for immediate resuscitation because as at the time he was brought in, he was semi-conscious. But the medical personnel did the needful and immediately informed the Rivers State government, immediately informed the Commissioner for Police in Rivers State and the Rivers State Ministry of Health about the presence of that individual in the facility, even when providing emergency medical care to revive and resuscitate him. He is currently stable. We are working in tandem with the Rivers State Police Command, and so the hospital has been fully secured. The premises and the perimeter have been fully secured. The patient is undergoing current medical treatment. He is stable, and the police is doing their own part with carrying out the necessary investigations. Several individuals brought the patient. One is still with him, and all the others immediately found their way out of the facility. But of course, like I said, we are working with the Nigerian police force, and they will be carrying out their own investigative role.
50 Nigerian lawmakers write Tinubu 6 Nnamdi Kanu's release. About 50 members of the House of Representatives have written a letter to the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu seeking the release of the incarcerated leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu. Ikenga Ugochinyere, the lawmaker representing Ideato Federal Constituency, stated in a message sent to Daily News on Sunday that the lawmakers are seeking her release based on Section 174 of the 1999 Constitution, which gives the Attorney General of the Federation the power to discontinue cases based on public interest, the interest of justice, and the need to prevent abuse of legal process. Mr. Kanu, who is a leading sectionist campaign for the creation of Biafra Republic from Nigeria, is being tried at the Federal High Court in Abuja over separatist campaigns. He recently told the court that he was seeking an out-of-court settlement with the government. In the statement, Mr. Ugochinyere said the lawmakers who represent different political parties in geopolitical zones believe that Mr. Kanu's release is an important step to restoring peace in the Southeast. And now, foreign news. Democrats urge Biden to withdraw from presidential race after shocking performance at Trump debates. After Thursday's debate, where President Joe Biden faced challenges in his encounter with former President Donald Trump, his Republican opponent, some Democrats have started urging Biden to drop out in the presidential race, allowing the party to select an alternative candidate to run in his place. As reported by NBC News, Democrats are concerned that Biden, who participated in the debate, a version that emboldened the criticism and caricatures leveled by Trump and his supporters, portraying him as unfit for office, with untimely proof unelectable in the November elections. This was like a champion boxer who gets in the ring past his prime and needed his corners to throw in the towel, said the Democrat lawmaker. Added that he meant Biden should exit the race. If Biden doesn't voluntarily step down, the possibilities for a replacement are scarce. It would require a remarkable uprising among Democratic National Convention delegates, most of whom are elected on the condition of supporting Biden's nomination. However, some Democrats were indeed contemplating this scenario on Thursday night. It's time to talk about an open convention and a new Democratic nominee, said a second Democratic lawmaker who has been a solid Biden supporter. Going into the debate, which was hosted by CNN, polls showed a close race between Biden and. Still in American politics, Trump is a convicted felon with morals of an ally cat, says Biden at presidential debate. At the presidential debate between the incumbent United States President Joe Biden and the former President Donald Trump, who is also contesting in the upcoming elections, lots were said. The debate held on Thursday, which was hosted by the CNN News.
After a jury convicted you of 34 felonies last month, you said if reelected, you would, quote, have every right to go after, unquote, your political opponents. You just talked about members of the Select Committee on January 6th going to jail. Your main political opponent is standing on stage with you tonight. Can you clarify exactly what it means about you feeling you have every right to go after your political opponents?
Well, I said my retribution is going to be success. We're going to make this country successful again, because right now it's a failing nation. My retribution is going to be success. But when he talks about a convicted felon, his son is a convicted felon at a very high level. His son is convicted, going to be convicted probably numerous other times. Should have been convicted before, but his Justice Department let the statute of limitations lapse on the most important things. But he could be a convicted felon as soon as he gets out of office. Joe could be a convicted felon with all of the things that he's done. He's done horrible things.
The idea that I did anything wrong relative to what you're talking about is outrageous. It's simply a lie, number one. Number two, the idea that you have a right to seek retribution against any American just because you're president is wrong. It's simply wrong. No president's ever spoken like that before. No president in our history has spoken like that before. Number three, the crimes that you are still charged with, and think of all the civil penalties you have. How many billions of dollars do you owe in civil penalties?
President Biden.
And here ends the news for today. I am your host, Frank Priest. Do not forget, our office is located at 112 MCC Road, Amawaya, Owerri, Imo State. Please like, share, and subscribe. For your advert placement and your event coverage, do well to contact the details on the screen.
Hello, this is Sunrise Daily TV, your number one news and entertainment channel. My name is Prince Chimeze Richards, the CEO of Sunrise Daily TV and Sunrise Youth Entrepreneur Initiative, LTD GT. Please make Sunrise Daily TV your number one news channel. Do not forget to share our updates on all the social media platforms below, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or WhatsApp platform. Give this video a thumbs up. Now beg at the beggar. Subscribe for more updates.